Go for it. Yeah.
All right, Tom, just kind of assess your round today. Obviously off to a good start.
Yeah, played really solid for the first 13, 14 holes. Kind of had a few hiccups coming in, but no, I played pretty good today, and definitely played pretty stress-free for most of the way. And obviously a little bit, wasn't my best coming in, but nice to kind of be able to kind of save the round and finish on a good note.
What have you been doing over the last couple weeks just to get that ankle feeling right?
Yeah, it's been a lot of rehab, man. It's been boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously had the MRI as soon as I came back, and was told to make sure I was be careful with it. Making sure that I wasn't going to play right away, which is really tough because I felt like I had a great week at the Open Championship. Would have loved to play at Wyndham because I was playing well, and it's a course that I won the year before. So it was really hard just to be able to sit at home and just watch on TV. Would have loved to be able to compete, but I had to make sure I wasn't going to do anything bad to my ankle, make it worse or anything. So there's a lot of icing, a lot of rehab, but kind of nice to be able to. I was kind of feeling a little naked, I would say, just because I felt like it's only been 2 weeks. I only had 2 weeks off, but just because coming off of that rehab, it kind of felt like I was very new out here for some reason. But no, it was kind of nice to see some good birdies and some good shots.
How did it feel out there today, walking around on it?
It was wet, man. Gosh, it was one of the wettest rounds I've played in a long time. It was,
as far as the ankle.
Yeah, obviously that doesn't help because there's a lot of you have to use a lot of your muscles around your legs to be able to push through, and it's just kind of not what I need. To be honest, I would like to be able to walk on kind of flat areas and dry, just take the stress off my ankle. So it's going to be a few. I'm going to need to be able to watch it for the next few days, making sure I don't do anything bad because it's going to take a few weeks to fully heal. So got to make sure I just got to watch it.
Got to ask you a little fashion statement out there with the pants.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I think a lot of people are actually having a fun out of it way more than I thought. It was just I didn't want to get myself dirty. Just don't like it. I've had a really bad week once this year, so just try to stay away from it really. But it was just kind of how I did it back in the old days. I didn't have unlimited pants, so I had to make sure I was able to use those pants for a really long time. So I had to make sure they stayed really clean. But a lot of people seem to have a lot of laughs on it. But I just thought it was pretty convenient. I chose the wrong color obviously for the day, but my caddy Joe actually said he doesn't really care what I do as long as I make birdies and eagles. So it kind of worked.
It worked. Maybe you do it every day now.
Exactly. Maybe.
It seems like you were pretty ready to get out of the closed.
I was. Even though I folded it up, it's still so wet that it still got really dirty. So the first thing on my mind after on 9, I was ready to leave and change. That was the first thing that on my mind. So as soon as I went in, I had media requests. I said, "Can I change?" And I feel kind of clean.
Any, what your scripting is the next few days? You got to make any changes to pant colors or anything like that for the next few days?
Yeah. I mean, I like to just keep it simple, really. I just kind of make sure I know what I'm wearing every day before the week. But I'll probably make sure. That's the thing. Like, I didn't bring 10 pairs of pants. Like, I'm traveling for a few weeks. I try to make my travel pretty light, but definitely not white tomorrow. That's for sure.
Is that same type of pant coming back tomorrow?
I don't know, man. Maybe if it's really wet, like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see.